I'm not sure if the one viewer is me, but we have one viewer. Our special surprise guest is none other than Mario.
It's me, Mario.
All right, for those of you in the trivia world, you may not know Mario as well as the people who know him in the karaoke world.
I definitely got to come to more trivias, but definitely I think the ones you've had at Seas, the Star Wars one, that was a really good time, Got to make it out more.
All right, so now I have you only, so let's do both of us. There, now it's the two of us now.
Nice.
All right, Mario works over at FIU, so he's between FIU and his house. I am in between.
You're quite literally the halfway point.
I'm the halfway point. So he stopped in to be our special guest for today's show, today's game, or whatever you want to call this. We basically hang out a lot together whenever he comes to wherever I'm at, or I try to sometimes show up wherever he's at. And
You've shown up at a few places, The elusive Bernie.
yeah. And we definitely hang out a lot with.
Dude, I have known Kathy since I was a little 18-year-old. I don't know. She's been making milkshakes for me half my life, pretty much.
We got to get Kathy to follow us on here or to show up somewhere.
You have Maritza on Facebook.
I got Maritza on Facebook. I don't know if Kathy has a Facebook.
She might not, She might still be on MySpace.
Damaris finally met her the other day.
Damaris went to Denny's?
Damaris went to Denny's. She said she met Kathy on Thursday last week.
Wow.
None of us were there, but she now knows who we're talking about.
She's met the legend. Legends meeting legends.
Yeah. So, and she told Ben about it, and Ben said he's gonna have to go there one day and meet this Kathy that we all talk about.
Kathy is a Westchester legend. I don't know. She really has always been here. But what a cita, Kathy. She has to endure a lot. Rechazos, Miguel's rechazos.
Oh God.
It's gotten out of hand.
It's gotten out of hand. We were talking about ordering it
On Amazon?
on Amazon and then slapping the sticker of her face on it, Kathy,
Oh my god.
and then giving it to her. Here's the Kathy's lechazo.
Put that on a shirt.
Yeah, Kathy's lechazo. A little squirt, squirt.
That'd be one of Miguel's best shirts in rotation.
As you see, all the weird things I've collected back here.
A lot of cool stuff. I see Poppy Levitard.
Bobby Levitar's back here.
See, I'm very intrigued.
Bobby autographed this banana phone.
No way.
Yeah. Me and Miguel went to meet him at Macy's. It was Hispanic Heritage Month, and he was I guess the biggest celebrity they can get for Hispanic Heritage Month at Macy's in Dayland.
He's a pretty big local legend.
So I already had this, so I took it to him, and he autographed it for me. And then while he was up there, they were doing a Q&A, and some kid asked him like, "Oh, what do you prefer, Android or Apple?" And then like his son, the one that passed away, who was there,
Right.
he's like, "No, Bobby still has a rotary phone in the kitchen." And then I go like, "Here," and he took it and he made a call to Juanito to place a bet while he was, which we have a picture of somewhere.
I miss Highly Questionable back when it was in the kitchen,
Yeah.
Great show.
And then that's why me and Miguel, we took on our own Poppy, which was Fernando.
Today's like a greatest hits trivia night.
Yeah, it's all the best questions from this entire month. Let me find a clip of
That crazy bitch out there again.
She was there last night.
well, that's one of them for sure. That's one. There's Tommy didn't show up. I think the clown finally got her after Saturday.
There's a whole legion of crazy. Let's see.
Everybody, here's Mario. He's here as our special guest. Nobody's commented anything yet, so I have no idea who the viewers are. And I'm sure they're going, get to the game already. Well, it's not 7 yet. Well, it is 7. Either way, we don't have to. We're not in a hurry. Too much drama in the 7 Seas. It's kind of hard being BERNIE.
It's funny, I want to work on a script, that just kind of tries to capture the craziness of that place,
Oh, look, Cindy from, she was originally at the band, but she went to the Garrison recently. She says hi. Michelle, you ever met Michelle who will go to C's every now and then? She would hang out with Aldo.
Maybe.
She says hello. And she said Ruiz, which is a trivia person mostly. She says hello.
What's up?
And I guess I'm the fourth viewer over here.
Must be. I told Adriana to tune in, but I don't think she will.
She's got that red hair now, so
It's a whole.
she's become a redheaded stepchild. So the chemicals get into her roots, and
But it looks good.
it looks good. Let's see. All right, let's get started with the game. Oh, we're 5 viewers now. Oh, Felipe's here. We're live. It's been a while. He's another trivia guy. He lives in Orlando now. No, Flip, or the captain. We call him the captain. He's another Hialeah guy. He lives in Orlando now.
Oh, I think you've talked about it.
Yeah. He came down.
Yes.
He came down just for that, and he was going to come down for the Star Wars one. I don't remember now, or if he did or didn't.
That's right.
Well, his team did come. I know that.
Another trivia legend. I think that's one of my favorite things about hanging out with Bernie at C's is getting these random tidbits of like karaoke history, trivia history.
It's the advantage of being the only sober person in the bar usually. Oh, Michelle's in New York. That's where she moved to. Hi from New York. Yeah, it's the advantage of being the only sober person in the bar is the whole I remember everything. So when I tell people, oh, but remember when this happened? No. I'm like, you did do this, or you were there.
You've got good constitution. Sometimes you get a couple shots here and there, but you always stay.
Oh, Sarah's there.
Sarah.
Okay, I'm going.
Sarah.
I'm going. Keep her entertained.
Sarah,
Can't leave it too long because of copyright infringement.
Oh, yeah.
I love those redheads, man.
What's up, Sarah?
She says, hi from La Casa. Yeah, but you went out the other day. You were at the Thorn. You rolled your little scooter ass over to the Thorn. I understand you don't fit in the C's with that thing, but you could have come that Sunday to the Barnancy. There's plenty of space. We were alone there pretty much.
No comment.
If you needed to go to the bathroom, you could have put both feet up. I would have pushed you. We could have tied a rope and dragged you around.
Too busy at Thorn,
Michelle says, not everything is worth remembering.
So true.
It's worth remembering when you need to keep receipts for things.
I think Mary would agree. I keep receipts. I think we both keep receipts.
Mary as in...
Murray had a little lamb.
enough of that.
That's the one.
Let's not let the song go because...
Yeah.
Roy.
She says, mañana a ver. Sarah.
Out hit.
A ver. You let me know, I'll move the whole table out of the way. We already lost one of those new chairs, so we already can have space right there.
The metal ones? Those are nice.
Yeah.
Good new addition to C's.
Yeah, one already got bent back. So a conductor's going to come back and ask who sat there that he can... He's in California, actually. I don't know if he's...
That's right.
He went to California to ride trains in California.
He's going to Disney.
Is that where he said?
He mentioned an itinerary, and I think Disney was part of it. Good for him. I want to travel more this year.
Yeah, skip that song. That's horrible. This music is horrible.
It's hit or miss for sure.
Yeah. It's you go through a thing on like a Facebook Live music you can use for your streams, and I downloaded a lot of it.
It sounds a lot like what they play like at FIU, just like in common areas, like covers
Right.
of songs, or just like really obscure things.
I remember once we set up a karaoke in the Seminole, like You know where the Guitar Hotel is now?
Yeah.
In one of those restaurants it's there. And it was like one of those fancy Asian type things, and they're like, all right, but and the songs they sing is fine, but what we want in between is, and they gave us like a CD,
Okay.
and it's stuff that sounds like this, like
Just ambient.
ambient. They just wanted ambient music when nobody was singing. I'm like, okay. That lasted 2 weeks.
That's karaoke.
It was karaoke.
2 weeks.
It was a hassle because it was not like by the parking. It was somewhere in the middle, so it was a lot of like roll it all there, set it up, roll it all back. And I think that if I remember right, that was before computers. That was on CDs.
Well, yeah. Imagine that's. You've explained the whole CD system before, and it just sounds cumbersome.
All right, let's go to our code open and start this game.
Let's not kid ourselves. The reason that she had to go is so that the A Street Boys knows that Mr. Guevara.
Wait. No. I hear you wrong, and I'm going to put in.
Listen, you
because you
said
are a liar. You are a liar. You are a liar. You are a liar.
You want to
You
play
are a
Tony
liar.
Soprano?
You are a
Play
liar.
it, but I'll play it right
You're a
back
liar.
to you.
You're a liar.
You're a small man.
You're a liar.
We have
Y'all gon' make me do all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here.
All right, it's Wednesday. It's the last Wednesday of the month. So that means we're going to start doing monthly home trivia. If you don't already have a bucket in front of you or a bunch of papers in front of you, go outside your house, grab a bucket, grab some pieces of paper, bring them inside, set that up, and pretend you're at a bar with me. But we're not. We're all home, so do whatever you want. I changed the intro video, but it's pretty much the same thing. And here I am. But since I have a guest, I'm going to switch over to this screen. So Mario's staying here. Let me put the music back on. And let's take off the please stand by. That's our logo. All right, as always, you can join me for actual in-person games over at the Garrison every Wednesday night. That's the flyer for that. It's Wednesdays starting at 8 o'clock. And here are the rules of tonight's game. As always, we have a one-player minimum because you need to be at least one person in order to play. If you're not a person, you can't read, you can't see, you don't exist, you can't play. Grab 3 sheets of paper, number them 1 through 10, come up with any funny team names, put it here in the comments, and I'll read it out loud, and if Mario approves, we'll say you're good. Feel free to scream and shout the answers all you want because you're home, I'm home, and I can't hear you, and no one else can unless you're playing with people inside your house. That's your problem, not mine. But as far as I'm concerned, you do whatever you want. No looking up or posting the answers. Use the honor system. So you're playing with yourself, so you would only be cheating with yourself. So don't post the answers here. Let the people who are playing seriously figure it out on their own. Questions around 1 are 1 point each. Questions around 2 are worth 2 points each. Questions around 3 are worth 5 points each. You're playing for first place gets nothing. Second place, nothing. But if you can, and it's been a while since anybody done this, take a picture of yourself playing with the screen in the background or whatever, and send it to me or post it or do something, and then we'll post that on our social media platforms later. Whatever works for you, you know. Mario obviously has the biggest advantage as he's actually here. All right, here's our legal disclaimer. If you can read small and fast, you can read that thing. And it's gone. And as always, that's our Venmo, that's our Cash App. If any little bit helps, hold your phone up to the thing, scan the thing, send whatever you can. You don't have to. It makes no difference to me. I'd appreciate it, but you don't have to. In our in-person games this month, which this is how we're going to do it from now on, at the end of the month, I always have 1 week off at the Garrison because they do salsa classes on the last Wednesday of the month. So that Wednesday, instead of taking it off, I'm going to do this. So we had 4 Wednesdays this month before this one. And these were the winners, each one of those, which were like Mr. J and whatever name he called himself, and the periodic table dancers, and Alex and his team won, and Mr. J won again with the Outlaws. So there's 2 for them and 1 of each of the others. The Fear for Beer did not win any of the games this month. They won most of the first 2 months that we did this, but they did not win this month. All right, and as always for karaoke, join me here at Seven Seas Bar Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. The Garrison on Fridays, and Bar Nancy on Sunday. And as I mentioned, we have trivia on Wednesdays at the Garrison. All right, I'm gonna take a quick commercial break. I'll be back in 1 minute. Well, that would be right here before round one.
Ooh. Alberto does it again.
With my European styling hairspray.
The ultra-fine mist sprays on evenly for super hold that won't let your styles go.
New Alberto European hairspray with ultra-fine mist.
For new super hold.
I have found my new car. The Chrysler LeBaron series for 1982. They are like no other cars in America, Europe, or Japan. No other car combines LeBaron's high mileage, luxury, and Sit 6. LeBaron has better mileage than every gasoline-powered Mercedes-Benz, Audi 5000, or Toyota Cressida. Lee Iacocca's dream to combine high mileage and luxury is a reality at a surprising price. The 1982 Chrysler LeBaron series. My new car.
And we're back. All right, let's get started with tonight's game. It's time now. Obviously, I can't tell you to put your phones in the buckets because what would be the point of that? You must be watching me on your phones, most of you. But if we were if we were at the bar and in person, this would be the time where I'll tell you to put your phones in the buckets. So let's get started with round one, question one. And again, this is a best of all the questions I asked from the 4 different trivia games in January. So I picked all my favorite questions from all of that. So it's a lot of Bernie stuff, or stuff I think I would like. So round one, question one was true or false? Helen Keller was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom by John F. Kennedy. True or false? I forgot to get my stopwatch out of the box, so I'm using my phone. And the box is out there somewhere, and I'm not going to go get it now. I used to have a backup stopwatch here somewhere. Let me put you back on the screen, because there he is.
It'd be hard to find yours. So many trinkets.
It's outside. All right, question 2. What 2000s emo band stirred speculation after taking down their website and wiping all social media accounts? What 2000s emo band stirred speculation after taking down their website and wiping all social media accounts? A hint, if you followed us online, some of the songs I played may have involved them. Yeah, I think these people must be like broke musicians who like just update their stuff, put their stuff up somewhere, and then, okay. Hopefully, we'll get recognized somehow.
Sure, yeah.
All right, question 3. Which member of the Rat Pack was married to a Kennedy? A. Joey Bishop. B. Peter Lawford. Or C. Dean Martin. And which member of the Rat Pack was married to a Kennedy? Joey Bishop, Peter Lawford, or Dean Martin? Trying to do 30 seconds between questions. At the bar, I do a minute.
I think 30 seconds is fair.
Oh, in fact. Trying to do it faster. All right, question 4. What city has the oldest subway line in the world? What city has the oldest subway line in the world? Has Sarah even blinged out her little burrito?
I don't think so.
You need to bling out that little burrito.
It's her throne, you know. She'll
Yeah.
do something with it.
Put some rhinestones on it. Get a little personalized plate in the front. Sarah. All right, question 5. According to Fountains of Wayne, whose mom has got it going on? According to Fountains of Wayne, whose mom has got it going on? She has tassels on her cart.
Oh, does she?
Yeah.
I'm the boss of the boss 'cause I sign the checks. Got the that can do both. Set up the meaning, the sex on the table, able to get the job done. Giuseppe, while I hold my son. Got booty, this on Houston. Whitney.
Nothing's worse than the rap songs in this. Let's change that. There we go, the ambient music. All right, question 6. In movie production terms, a gaffer is in charge of what? A, catering, craft services. B, electricity, lighting. Or C, woodwork, set design. Again, in movie production terms, a gaffer is in charge of what? Catering, craft services, electricity, lighting, or woodwork, set design. Michelle says that Sarah should put chrome on it.
Oh, there's an idea. Put some like the emo studs, you know. Spikes.
Yeah. First paint it black and then put the studs on top.
Exactly.
All right, question 7. What Miami Dolphins player's house caught fire recently? What Miami Dolphins player's house caught fire recently? That was in the news a few weeks ago. It was actually on the day that I did this game. That I did the game that I asked this question on. I changed that right before the game started. Added this one and took off something else. She says, "Pimp my ride for real."
That was a good show. I used to watch that show as a kid.
Put some hydraulics on Sarah's thing. See, but she wouldn't be on that thing and she would have gone home when I told her to. That's all I'm saying.
And Bernie's right. Bernie's right.
Question 8. What short-lived sci-fi series was set aboard a ship called Serenity? What short-lived sci-fi series was set aboard a ship called Serenity? Funny thing is, a lot of people didn't get that one right the day I did it. It doesn't say anything about the age of the customers there as much as... All right, question 9. What company makes the Xperia model of smartphone? A, Nokia, B, Samsung, or C, Sony? Okay, what company makes the Xperia model of smartphone? Nokia, Samsung, or Sony? I don't think I'll be able to do the echo. Not worth it. This is old mixer that I only have 1, 2, 3, 4 good channels left on it. One being the mics, one and that one, 2 separate ones, and then the sound for the computers, and the sound from that computer, and that's it. That's all I got. That's all I can play with.
Gotta get you a new one for home trivia.
I figure I should just get a new one for the bar and bring the one from the bar here. But not yet. But this is what my point being. The question 10 is everybody's favorite category. Florida or not Florida? But see, not the same without the echo. We'll read a news headline. Here's the news headline. Man sues Dunkin' Donuts alleging exploding toilet covered him in poo. Is that Florida or not Florida? When I get to word jumbo, it's not going to be the same.
No. That's okay.
But when I was at Sandbar, I didn't have that option. I had a wireless mic and a computer, and that was all I was allowed to have. I had to use their sound system and use their jukebox for music.
But you made it work.
Yeah, that's why there was never a raffle there or nothing. So like a lot of those Sandbar people would go to the other ones and freak out like, what's this raffle ticket for? What's this? We're just here to answer questions. We're not here to play games.
I like the raffles, the butthole cup.
Yeah, they didn't get that. That's where all those Jeopardy and Danny and those people came from. All right, now the bonus question, because I always like to have one of these whenever the news item comes up, and I had one this month. You don't have to answer this one. It doesn't matter because I'm giving you the answer. So if you don't already know the answer, you haven't been paying attention, there's no points. This is just for my amusement, and the answer is Joe Carroyo. U.S. Marshal directed to seize which City of Miami Commissioner's assets? The U.S. Marshal has been directed to seize which City of Miami Commissioner's assets? And those 30 seconds will give me enough time to change the screen back to over here. Where it's just me right now. It's because I need to get to the commercials after this. Again, the answer is Joe Carroyo. Just write down Joe Carroyo.
This is not a trick question.
Is not. If you write anything but Joe Carroyo, you should give yourself negative points towards one of the ones you got right earlier. Or my favorite, when I root Florida, not Florida, and I say the answer is Florida or not Florida, and they'll write yes. That's neither Florida or Florida. That's
Yes, Florida, right?
or no Florida. I don't know. What does yes mean? All right, that is the end of round one. Let's go over the questions one more time in case you missed any. Question one was, true or false, Helen Keller was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom by John F. Kennedy. Question two, what 2000s emo band stirred speculation after taking down their website and wiping all social media accounts? Question three, which member of the Rat Pack was married to a Kennedy? A, Joey Bishop, B, Peter Lawford, or C, Dean Martin? Question four, what city has the oldest subway line in the world? Question five, according to Fountains of Wayne, whose mom has got it going on? Question six, in movie production terms, a gaffer is in charge of what? A, catering / craft services, B, electricity / lighting, or C, woodwork / set design? Question seven, what Miami Dolphins player's house caught fire recently? Question 8, what short-lived sci-fi series was set aboard a ship called Serenity? And question 8, what company makes the Xperia model of smartphone? A, Nokia, B, Samsung, or C, Sony? And Florida or not Florida, the headline reads, man sues Dunkin' Donuts alleging exploding toilet covered him in poo. And the bonus question, as I mentioned, the question is, U.S. Marshal directed to seize which City of Miami commissioner's assets? The answer is Joe Carroyo. All right. Check your own answer sheets. See if these are the answers you want to stick with. Again, any little bit helps. So if you want to send something, Venmo, Cash App, scan the thing on the screen. There's also one at the bottom corner, as you can see, that stays up the whole time. I'm going to take a quick commercial break. I'll be back in 1 minute with the answers.
I love this song. What station is that? Coast 97.3 FM.
Great song. What station is that? It's Coast 97.3 FM.
I love this song.
Me too. What station is that?
Ever wonder what radio station you're listening to? For the most music throughout your workday, listen to South Florida's Coast 97.3 FM. The best mix of the 80s, 90s, and today with less talk.
Grand Prix's new track. Grand Prix is bigger, longer, and faster. Feel the thrill of the hairpin turns, then speed down the long straightaways. Grand Prix. Race your friends in the true spirit of Grand Prix competition racing. Feel the roar of the engines as you race the big challenge on Grand Prix Race-A-Rama. Open 7 days and nights. Take I-95 or exit 12 on the Turnpike. Grand Prix on 441 just south of State Road 84 in Fort Lauderdale.
And we're back. All right, let's go over the answers from round one.
Have yourself a real
wrong
nice
button. I was trying to put Mario back on the screen. There we go. I need to mute this here. Okay. Question one was true or false? Helen Keller was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom by John F. Kennedy. That was false.
I don't see her, Helen Keller. I don't see her, Helen Keller. I don't see her.
You're not seeing it because you're on that side, but Helen's picture's on here.
I don't see her, Helen Keller.
Next to the real Helen Keller.
Helen Keller. I don't see her.
I saw her last night.
I saw her last night too. Hey, what 2000s emo band stirred speculation after taking down their website and wiping all social media accounts? Paramore, who I used the cover of the Talking Heads version they just released for all the promotions today. It came out today. Let's see. Question 3. Which member of the Rat Pack was married to a Kennedy? It's Peter Lawford. What city has the oldest subway line in the world? London. According to Fountains of Wayne, whose mom has got it going on? Stacy. Stacy's mom has got it going on. In movie production terms, a gaffer is in charge of what? Electricity / lighting. Hence why gaffer tape is for cables to be put down. That was an Eddie S. question. He's worked in movies. What Miami Dolphins player's house caught fire recently? Tyreek Hill. What short-lived sci-fi series was set aboard a ship called Serenity? Firefly. And then there was a movie called Serenity. Good show, good movie.
What? Philly.
Yeah. What company makes the Xperia model of smartphone? Sony. I don't know anybody who owns a Sony smartphone.
I literally posted the other day that when I was 21, I had a Sony phone.
Right.
It was an Xperia. It was the worst phone I ever had.
Back then.
Yeah.
But who would you know now? Because these are like the new ones. Yeah. Or like the I see all the time the Motorola's. Like who owns one of those? Yeah. Let's see. Question 10. Florida or not Florida? Man sues Dunkin' Donuts alleging exploding toilet covered him in poo. That was in Florida. Yep, and that's what happened to him. Abunda la caca. And, of course, the Joe Carollo question. U.S. Marshals directed to seize which City of Miami commissioner's assets? It's Crazy Joe Carollo.
He's a racist wife beater and an anti-Semite. He's a wife beater. Yeah, that's Joe Carollo. He's a wife beater. Commissioner Joe Carollo.
I have my own Joe Carollo theme song, which is that one. Plus the stuff I steal from Billy Corbin. All right, Joe Carollo, everybody. All right, these questions were 1 point each, so whatever you got right, add that up, put that your score in the comments, and I'll go through it once I finish the commercial break. Post your score in the comments, as you just said. Remember, you can join me at 7 Seas Bar Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Garrison on Fridays. Again, these are all karaoke. Bar Nancy on Sunday, and if you want to play this game in person with more time in between and more time in between rounds, that's at the Garrison Wednesdays, except for the last Wednesday, which will be here at home. All right, I'm going to take another quick commercial break, and I'll be back with your scores, and we'll start round 2.
Take your family, go with your friends to good times where fun never ends. Be there. The fair! It's all there. The fair, be there. The fair, be there.
The Dade County Youth Fair and Exposition. Be there.
Imagine the perfect video store. It would have a great selection, right? Right! Over 10,000 videos. 3 evening rentals, so no rush, no hassle. Fast checkout. 24-hour quick drop return. Open late every night. Well, the perfect video store
Welcome to Blockbuster Video.
is popping up all over the country. There's one near you.
Blockbuster Video. Wow.
What a difference. What a difference. And we're back. All right, let's see what we got. I keep forgetting there's not a touchscreen next to me here. Sarah, who's playing with Mario, who's right here, is 7 points. He said 6. Cindy's got 5. Michelle's got 7. The captain is late to the game as always and has not put his score, but I'm sure he'll catch up with us eventually. And if anybody else is there, I only see 5 viewers, but who knows. You know, post your score. We'll get to it. I'll get to it when I see it. This new setup makes it easier because I can keep track of the comments now. Let's get started with round 2. It's time again to put your phones, well, not in the buckets, but if we were at the bar, you'd be putting them in the buckets. We started with round 2, and let me put Mario back on screen. There we go. It's like a whole setup screen I have at the bottom for raffle so that the 2 cameras are on top and the videos are in the middle. But I hardly ever use it, so I put it at the bottom. All right. Let's get started. Round 2. Question 1. What came out first, Ghost Rider or The Wicker Man? Both with Nicolas Cage. What came out first? And I lost track of my timer. So as soon as I find it, that's when I switch questions because I don't know. All right. Question 2. What rock band is led by former child actress Taylor Momsen, who played Cindy Lou Who in the live-action version of How the Grinch Stole Christmas? And what rock band is led by former child actress Taylor Momsen, who played Cindy Lou Who in the live-action version of How the Grinch Stole Christmas?
You've mentioned this a few
And
times.
I've talked about this a lot.
picture the music video in my head, and when it comes up, and you're like, oh, that's Cindy Lou.
Yeah, and no, and even when people sing it, you're like, oh, that was her? See, it's the opposite for me. When I find out who it is, then I'm like, I've heard the song a million times, but never the original. I've heard. All right, question 3. What actor/comedian was the first guest on both Late Night and Late Show with David Letterman? He was the first guest on both versions of his show. What actor/comedian was the first guest on both Late Night and Late Show with David Letterman? Which is right here, see? The Late Show with David Letterman. I don't have a late night one. But I do have a late night shirt somewhere. The next one's going to be the album cover, so you're going to have to come around. I took you off screen now. All right, question 4 is always our anal bum cover. Sorry, an album cover. Whose 2005 album is this the cover for? Just the name of the artist, not the name of the album. Whose 2005 album is that the cover for? These songs are getting worse.
I miss the ambient sounds.
Okay, I can hit mix now and get the next song. Whatever the next song is. That's a little better. All right, question 5. Which Game of Thrones character does the famous "I drink and I know things" quote come from? Which Game of Thrones character does the famous "I drink and I know things" quote come from? Michelle says yep to something. I don't know what we were talking about. All right, question 6. So is our movie clips. So a clip from a movie is released in 1998. If you know what it is, write it down and play it once with the sound and once with the words up on the screen. Listen closely.
Marijuana is not a drug. I used to suck dick for coke. I seen them. Now that's an addiction, man. You ever suck some dick for marijuana? Huh?
One more time.
Marijuana is not a drug. I used to suck dick for coke. I seen them. Now that's an addiction, man. You ever suck some dick for marijuana? Huh?
What movie is that from? Mario has gone to the bathroom. So, Sarah, if you're waiting for an answer. Unless you want to go look up the answer. Oh, yeah, the music sucks. Yeah, the music sucks. It's what I got to use, Michelle. I also don't want it to be quiet. All right, question 7. Before his time with the Patriots, Bill Belichick was previously the head coach for what NFL team? And before his time with the Patriots, Bill Belichick was previously the head coach for what NFL team? He's unloading, I'm reloading. See, he's back. It's before his time with the Patriots. Bill Belichick was previously the head coach for what NFL team? All right. Question 8. What is the fictional brand of cigarettes featured in Quentin Tarantino's movies? What is the fictional brand of cigarettes featured in Quentin Tarantino's movies? It's worse. Just gets worse and worse.
At least you can cycle through them.
Question 9. What band's 2005 hiatus led to the creation of the bands Plus 44 and Angels and Airwaves? What band's 2005 hiatus led to the creation of the bands Plus 44 and Angels and Airwaves? This song is not any better. But I'm at least going to wait till the question.
It's a little better.
It's better than the last one. All right, question 10, last question in this round. Which two future MCU Avengers were in the movie Scott Pilgrim vs. the World? Which two future MCU Avengers were in the movie Scott Pilgrim vs. the World? As in their main Avengers, not side actors.
Actor name or the Avengers?
Actor name or Avenger they became or whatever. Well, my daughter took the record. All I have here is Linkin Park.
I'm still watching the animated version of the show, or the adaptation.
That's how the whole thing started with me and her. All right, that is the end of round 2. Let's go over the questions one more time in case you missed any. Question 1 was, what came out first, Ghost Rider or The Wicker Man? Both with Nicolas Cage. Question 2, what rock band is led by former child actress Taylor Momsen, who played Cindy Lou Who in the live-action version of How the Grinch Stole Christmas? Question 3, what actor/comedian was the first guest on both Late Night and Late Show with David Letterman? Ain't No Bum cover. Whose 2005 album is this the cover for? Just the name of the artist, not the name of the album. Question 5, which Game of Thrones character does the famous I Drink and I Know Things quote come from? Movie clip. 1998 movie.
Marijuana is not a drug. I used to suck dick for coke. I seen them. Now that's an addiction, man. You ever suck some dick for marijuana? Huh?
Huh? Give me the bread. Question 7. Before his time with the Patriots, Bill Belichick was previously the head coach for what NFL team? Question 8. What is the fictional brand of cigarettes featured in Quentin Tarantino's movies? Question 9. What band's 2005 hiatus led to the creation of the bands Plus 44 and Angels and Airwaves? Question 10. What two future MCU Avengers were in the movie Scott Pilgrim vs. the World? All right, please check your own answer sheet, see if these are the answers you want to stick with. Again, any little bit helps. That's the Venmo, that's the Cash App. Throw whatever you can. If not, don't worry about it. And I'll be back with the answers after a brief commercial break.
If you're hungry and in the mood for something extraordinary, look for this symbol. And this telephone is the fastest way to Franco's original Italian pizza, day or night. If you live anywhere from Pompano to Hialeah, you can treat yourself to the best in authentic Italian dishes. Franco specializes in dishes from antipasto to veal francese, all at reasonable prices. This symbol of excellence is in Pompano, Fort Lauderdale, North Miami Beach, North Miami, and Hialeah. Franco's, the king of pizza with home delivery day or night.
97 GTR. Continuous rock and roll with Herman and McBean mornings.
No more pop scratches and ugly black buildup for these rock and roll animals.
97 GTR, all compact disc rock and roll.
Like ZZ Top, Bruce Springsteen, the Rolling Stones. Herman and McBean, mornings on 97 GTR. Continuous rock and roll.
And we're back. There we are. All right. Let's go over the answers from round 2. Answers. Question 1 was, what came out first, Ghost Rider or The Wicker Man? Both with Nicolas Cage. It was The Wicker Man. Yes, that's the movie with this scene.
What is that? What is that? What is it? Oh, no, not the beast! Not the beast! Ah! Oh, my eyes! My eyes! Ah!
Yep, the famous bee scene is in that Wicker Man. What rock band is led by former child actress Taylor Momsen, who played Cindy Lou Who in the live-action version of How the Grinch Stole Christmas? The Pretty Reckless. And what actor/comedian was the first guest on both Late Night and Late Show with David Letterman? Bill Murray. Ain't No Bum Cover, whose 2005 album is this the cover for? That is Panic at the Disco. So if you go over to the top of the turntable, that record's right there.
Who got that for you again?
Tessia.
That's right. We love Tessia.
Which Game of Thrones character does the famous I drink and I know things quote come from? Tyrion Lannister, the Imp, or Peter Dinklage, whatever you want to write. But I did say character. Movie clip from 1998 is Half Baked.
Marijuana is not a drug. I used to suck dick for coke. I seen them. Now that's an addiction, man. You ever suck some dick for marijuana? Huh?
Huh? All right. Before his time with the Patriots, Bill Belichick was previously the head coach for what NFL team? The Browns. Cleveland Browns. What is the fictional brand of cigarettes featured in Quentin Tarantino's movies? Red Apple. What band's 2005 hiatus led to the creation of the bands Plus 44 and Angels and Airwaves? Blink-182. Which 2 future MCU Avengers were in the movie Scott Pilgrim vs. the World? It's Brie Larson and Chris Evans, or Captain Marvel and Captain America. Both captains were in the movie. That I did not know until I saw it recently. And then when she sang the song, I'm like, oh, I know that song. That's that stupid song Helen's always singing.
Mary does that one too.
Yeah, Mary too. Helen, that's how I knew the song. I have really not remember that from the movie at all.
Really?
That's how long I saw the movie when it came out.
Yeah.
And never again.
14 years ago.
Yeah, I never saw it again. All right, these questions are 2 points each, so whatever you got right, multiply that by 2. That's your total. Add that, and then add that score to your previous score, and that'll give you your running total at this point. So 2 points for each of these questions, plus whatever you got in the first round gives you your running total at this point. Post that score in the comments here, and I'll read those when we get back. Remember, karaoke 7 Seas Bar Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Garrison on Fridays. Bar Nancy on Sunday. And in-person trivia over at the Garrison every Wednesday night, except for the last Wednesday, which we are doing here. All right, I'm going to take a quick commercial break, and I'll be back in 1 minute.
Ay, bendito, se le paró el carro. ¿Y eso cómo fue?
No sé. Yo le había echado coolant, pero se calentó.
Mire, lo voy a ayudar, porque yo tengo un tremendo coolant. Amali. La próxima vez échele Amali. Este sí es un coolant de calidad superior. Porque todos los coolant no son iguales, ¿sabes? Amali es mejor de lo que tiene que ser.
Ah, pero oiga, ¿usted no es Iris Chacón?
Sí, y de coolant, yo sí sé. Exija Amali. Tremendo coolant.
Why settle for some of it when you can get all of it?
Get it all, get to Zare and get it all.
It's gotta be a knockout, so I got to Zare.
It's gotta last.
It's gotta have a name I know.
So we got to Zare.
Get it all,
It's gotta be a real value.
get to Zare and get it all.
Exciting fashions, famous brands, honest quality, genuine value.
Get to Zaire and get it on.
Miami, se llama Zaire. And we're back. All right, let's see what we got. Cindy's got 15. Michelle's got 17. Sarah has not posted anything. And I think Felipe left. That's all I can assume. He has not posted anything this whole time. Sarah's at 23. So I guess you and Sarah are in the lead. He said the 16, Michelle 17, Cindy 15. There we go. And the music does suck, yes. All right, let's get started with round 3. Again, phones in the buckets if we were in person, but we're not in person, so hold your phone if you're watching it through your phone. Otherwise, Mario's back on screen. There we go. All right, round 3. Question 1. Who wrote a collection of poems titled Leaves of Grass? Who wrote a collection of poems titled Leaves of Grass? Sarah says, Mario's back got a hurt from carrying the team. I will tell you that he could have cheated in a lot of things, but he hasn't. The album was sitting right over there, and he didn't look at it. And this question was in the bathroom, and he was just there. He didn't notice it.
No, but I get the reference.
I know what he's talking about. He knows what I'm talking about either way, but it's in the toilet. It's on top of the toilet back there.
I love that.
All right, question 2. Which U.S. state is known for its Juicy Lucy burgers? Which U.S. state is known for its Juicy Lucy burgers? And when you find out what these are, you're going to want one. Me personally, I don't eat beef, so I don't.
Yeah, you don't. Chicken.
I don't dig on swine either. Pigs are filthy animals. They don't have the sense to stay out of their own feces. That'd be one charming ass pig.
Like one that you raised here.
My aunt has a pet pig, which my cousin that you've seen, Peter, his mother has a pet pig. I don't know if it's the same pig or if they tell her it's the same pig and keep changing it out. All right, question 3. You're going to have to go around. I need you to name this celebrity. I'm going to put a picture of celebrity up there. If you know who it is, write down their real name. Not a character name, not a description. You've seen them. Name this celebrity. I need her real name. Not a character name, not a description where you've seen her.
Love of my life.
You have to fight my son for her. I think he went to sleep, though. And he'll be up at 3 in the morning. Playing Fortnite. Unlike me and Miguel, who play Fortnite. All right, question 4. What was the name of the first broomstick given to Harry Potter in his first year at Hogwarts? What was the name of the first broomstick given to Harry Potter in his first year at Hogwarts? Obviously, I anticipated Danny showing up at Garrison, and I had a lot of shit to piss him off.
Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter.
Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, Game of Thrones. Anything fantasy related, he's out. He's out. You can't do it. All right, here's the one that I would normally have echo for, but I'm going to have to improvise. It's time now for question 5, which is always our word jumbo. We got 5 on the top, 7 on the bottom. Letters are NAMEAJOBSTAN. Name a job, Stan. Hint, it's an actor, male. Figure it out. For this, we'll go to 45 seconds instead of 30. There's paper in that printer there.
You know who's really good at these is Dea.
I assume she's not on this because she's probably playing pool.
Yeah, probably.
Billiards and boyfriends are screwing up everything.
But if I had a lifeline, that'd be the person I'd go to.
I also have Tic Tacs here. Not because I eat Tic Tacs, but in case I'm ever stuck in the snow in one shoe, I have Tic Tacs. That's my Sopranos reference. All right. Hopefully you've either figured this out or wrote this down on the back of your answer sheet or a separate piece of paper so you can keep working on it. I'm moving on to question 6. What is the largest stadium by capacity in the United States? What is the largest stadium by capacity in the United States? Let's see where we are here. All right, question 7. What U.S. president was the first to receive a Secret Service code name? What U.S. president was the first to receive a Secret Service code name? Question 8. Osmophobia is the fear of what? Osmophobia is the fear of what? At least this song is just guitar. I feel like I went to a bar that had a live act and they're playing originals and I have no idea what the song is, but I can just ignore it. And the guitarist won't stop playing. And somewhere along the way, Carl jumps on stage or something.
Regal comes up.
Regal. little dance battle. All right, question 9. The scarlet macaw is the national bird of what country? The scarlet macaw is the national bird of what country? And finally, question 10, last question of tonight's game. Something on local history, news, or facts. Which South Florida high school did actor Vincent D'Onofrio graduate from? Which South Florida high school did actor Vincent D'Onofrio graduate from? Obviously, because Echo happened this month.
I still haven't seen it.
It's okay.
But Daredevil's in it, right?
And D'Onofrio will be around for a while, so he's the street level Thanos.
Yeah. That's a great performance.
All right, that is the end of round 3. Let's go over the questions one more time in case you missed any. Question 1 was, who wrote a collection of poems titled Leaves of Grass? Question 2, which U.S. state is known for its Juicy Lucy burgers? Question 3, name this celebrity. I need her real name, not a character name, not a description where you've seen her. Or random white girl is what they call this category sometimes. Question 4, what was the name of the first broomstick given to Harry Potter in his first year at Hogwarts? Word jumbo, 5 on the top, 7 on the bottom. Those are the letters. Hint an actor, male. Name a job, Stan. Question 6, what is the largest stadium by capacity in the United States? Question 7, what U.S. president was the first to receive a Secret Service code name? Question 8, osmophobia is the fear of what? Question 9, the scarlet macaw is the national bird of what country? And question 10, local history, news, or facts. Which South Florida high school did actor Vincent D'Onofrio graduate from? All right, please check your answer sheet, see if these are the ones you want to stick with. Again, Venmo, Cash App, whatever you want to do or don't do. It's all good regardless. At least you're here. I'm going to take another quick commercial break, and I'll be back in 1 minute.
The largest Toyota sale.
He's never going to be done.
Up here. Focus, we only have a couple of seconds.
Would you get it ready, please?
Come on, man, go. Oh, I'm Paul Castronovo. This is Young Ron Brewer from 94.9 Zeta. Catch our morning show weekdays starting at 6. Remember, the only way to hear our very local, informative, and an entertaining program is to listen to 94.9 Zeta.
Don't forget about the animal displays.
Oh, yeah, we promise no more live animal displays because last Thanksgiving we messed up a turkey really bad.
Good, yeah.
I know it.
Come enjoy the rides and the wonderful lights, food, rides, and so much more. All the Christmas spirit you find it here. On Palmetto, Bird Road at Tropical Park. One price, all rides free.
And we're back. All right, let's go over the answers from round 3. Question 1 was, who wrote a collection of poems titled Leaves of Grass? It was Walt Whitman. That book is in my bathroom right now on top of the toilet.
An amazing Breaking Bad reference.
Yes, for, that oh shit moment. Which would happen if you had enough of these. Which U.S. state is known for its Juicy Lucy burgers? It's from Minnesota. Basically, it's beef with the cheese cooked on the inside of the patty. And then that's what they have up in Minnesota. They call it Juicy Lucy burgers. Well, to name this celebrity, that is Florence Pugh. The reason my son went to see Oppenheimer in theaters without any of us, with his friends. He heard there was a scene he wanted to see. What was the name of the first broomstick given to Harry Potter in his first year at Hogwarts? Nimbus 2000. We're jumbo, 5 on the top, 7 on the bottom. Those are the letters. It is Jason Bateman. What is the largest stadium by capacity in the United States? Michigan Stadium. Or the Big House, they call it, too. What U.S. president was the first to receive a Secret Service code name? Truman. Harry Truman. I think he called himself General or something. I forgot what it was. It was General, but he never actually was a general.
That's why he wanted the nickname.
Osmophobia is the fear of what? Fear of smell.
¡Ay, Miguel! ¡Miguel! Hey.
All right, question 9. The scarlet macaw is the national bird of what country? Honduras. And question 10. Which South Florida high school did Vincent D'Onofrio graduate from? Hialeah, Miami Lakes, HML. Wow. Yeah, here's a picture of him here young. All right, these questions are 5 points each. So whatever you got right, multiply that times 5. So, you just go, I got 3 right, 5, 10, 15. That's the easiest way. That's why they're 1, 2, and 5. Because it's easy to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 4, 5, 10, 15. That's why the point values are that way. Well, multiply that times 5, add that to your previous total, and that'll be your final score to this game. Remember, we're at the Seven Seas Bar Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Fridays at the Garrison, Sundays at Bar Nancy. In-person trivia at the Garrison. We're going to take one last commercial break, and we'll be back with see who won based on what scores you guys post up there. All right, we'll be right back.
You know why I come to Lumber's, good buddy? They grill the steaks just perfect.
And the fish fried dinner is so tender and delicious. I love the juicy roast beef sandwich piled high with that thinly sliced roast beef. I like it when Mommy and Daddy take me to Wums. The burgers are great. You and your kids get a better choice when you choose Lums.
You get a choice. You get a better choice when you choose Lums.
Compact disc sale of the year. Thousands of titles for only $8.99. All types of music. Rock, country, soul, jazz, classical, vocal, big band, pop. Hundreds of artists. Something for everyone. CDs for only $8.99. Come into Peaches now while the best selection's available.
And we're back. All right. Let's see what we got. Cindy's got 45. Michelle's got 42. Griselda 41. Sarah has not posted her score. Do you know what it is yet?
We have 38.
38. So Cindy wins. Cindy with 45 points. Now, Cindy, you need to show up at the bar. But either way, as far as I'm concerned, Sarah just put 38, and then she put it on an unhappy face.
That last round was not good to us.
All right, as far as I'm concerned, you're all winners. Thanks for watching. Everybody that participated and was in this and whatever, we'll eventually put this up on YouTube as well, so you can still do this again and pretend you don't already know the answers and do it. pretend we're live. Again, follow us at Trivia Miami on Facebook, Instagram, and what that thing that used to be called Twitter, which I'm eventually going to get out of. I have the website, triviamiami.com. You can see Mario's picture there. I put it there as a part of the schedule. The YouTube channel, like I mentioned, we'll put where I'm going to put this after the fact. This Friday, join me at the Garrison. We're doing a special emo/new metal playlist. In other words, like we do on Tuesdays at 7 Seas, we're doing it at the Garrison with Dala, obviously, as our mascot, since that's his place. Sunday, we got what they're calling Golf Night, but it's actually just New Wave Golf. It's my Kitchen Club playlist, which I can't say Kitchen Club because that trademark belongs to somebody else. But that's what we're doing on Sunday. So it's going to be a lot of people with black clothes and spandex, with the little mesh things, and Damaris acting like she's the coolest in the world, whatever. That's this Sunday. Cool. She's going to be among her people. We got Super Bowl Sunday at the 7 Seas Bar. We're doing karaoke after the Super Bowl. That's on February 11th. Anti-Valentine's on the 13th. The 20th anniversary of me getting the job at 7 Seas Bar the first time, not the second time or the third time, the first time, will be on the 15th of February. Every last trivia game of the month, so we do like everyone except the last Wednesday of the month. Well, the one before that, we're going to do a trivioke night. So like last week would have been it if we had thought about this ahead of time. So before we are back online here, we have one trivioke, then we take a week off and come and do it at home. So I'll have that up. The next one will be February 21, and then the next one on home will be, I guess, 28. Yeah, 28 will be the one. And St. Patrick's Day will also be at the Garrison. That's on a Sunday. Special Sunday event at the Garrison. That's all the events I have coming up. Remember, hook it up if you can. If you can't, that's fine. Remember, thoughts and prayers to Linda in the Grove for having still put up with Alan to this day. Anybody who puts up with Alan needs our thoughts and prayers because Alan is a pain in the ass. Irish prick. And as always, like we like to say,
Fuck Hector!
Fuck Hector! Fuck Hector! Fuck Hector! Fuck Hector!
Again, thanks for everybody. Thanks to Mario for coming in and playing here and staying with us the whole time. Let's put our outro video. And good night, everybody. Thank you. Peace.
Have yourself a real nice day. And if you want to smile some, listen to Power 96.